Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and a game between Th000 versus CHN's only CVBN. Absolutely have no idea who this player is, but apparently it was a pretty highly downloaded replay, and highly rated as well, so the game should be pretty interesting and pretty good. Down over here on the bottom left hand side of the map, we have the Night Elf player. I'm just going to call him Night Elf. I don't know if that's China's only CVBN. I don't even know what that stands for. Meanwhile, we have Th000 spawning on the top right-hand side of the map as the purple human. Human versus Night Elf here on, I believe this is Amazonia. And I do have to keep Fog of War off since there are no observers in this game. And with no observers in this game, there's no way for me to really just keep track of this natural sight. We are seeing a militia now come down over here, and Th000 doing a good job making sure to just draw aggro to this Ancient of War. This Ancient of War is going to actually take a lot of damage, and oh, very nice play by the Wisp in order to pull some of that aggro away, because we now see a scout farm coming in. Demon Hunter is being trained up. Meanwhile, it is going to be going up against an Archmage here on Amazonia. Hopefully it is Amazonia. I do believe it's Amazonia, and then maybe if I keep on convincing myself that, there won't be any real problems. Alright, Ancient of War has been completed. It does need to be repaired. It is just going to pretty much eat a tree, and now it does need to train up an archer as well. This is not good news for it, as the Ancient of War down to 500 hit points now, are going to make its way over to that one peasant, perhaps getting one final hit. No, decides not to, and this is really going to throw off the Night Elf player's strategy. Normally, Night Elf wants to train up one archer and then start trying to creep out to this creep camp here. He's not going to be able to do that. He's lost a lot of precious time. And now we're going to see what a footman is going to be able to do here. Down. Oh my goodness, come on. I cannot get rid of this bar for some reason. I'm holding Alt, and it's still there. Ancient of War now bashing away at this one particular farm here. Demon Hunter now coming back over to deal a little bit of damage to the footman as well. This could supply block Th000 for a little bit of time, as we now see that Th000 is going for a creep camp of his own. Militia creeping, going to pick up a Tome of Intelligence and also a Circlet of Nobility. Down over here, we are getting up another scout farm as well. So far, pretty much this farm is going to get taken down in just a moment, as the Demon Hunter is going to have to do a quick tech to tier 2 for any true viable strategy, since he doesn't have any units. Quick detonation there. The Demon Hunter now trying to go after a footman. Is the Demon Hunter going to be able to take it down? Should be able to do so, unless, I believe, an Archmage or some other unit comes out across the map. The footman now down to one slice left, and there it goes. Demon Hunter finally with some experience on the board. Archmage is sitting at level 2, does have a Circlet of Nobility and a Cloak of Shadows. Decent items there, as we now see a peasant still wandering around here. No real dedication into any of the real strategies so far. Archmage just doing a good job trying to get to level 3, and should be able to do so. Nope, not going to be going after that 4-3-3 creep camp. Hunter's Hall is being placed down Ultra Vision. We are still seeing that Tree of Life, and we are going into a second Ancient of War. We are going into Huntresses, folks. Huntresses here on Amazonia. I can't think of a more perfect group of female warriors, except for the fact that it is led by a Demon Hunter instead of a Potom. Alright, Demon Hunter now battling up against some footmen. We could have an immolation check, or what is it? I'm not 100% sure. He hasn't really trained anything just quite yet, and here comes some Huntresses. Some damage is going to be dealt, and now the Huntresses are much faster than those footmen. Huntress is now going after some more units here. The Demon Hunter should be immolation, or if he has already trained it, it doesn't look like he has, as we now see Th000 going after the Rock Golem camp over here at the gold mine. The Archmage may get up to level 3 here in just a moment, as the Demon Hunter has to be very careful, down to 75 hit points, and now being forced to run away. Where is this Demon Hunter going to go? Buy a Staff of Teleportation? Might he do that? Exactly that? Selling his Scroll of Town Portal, buying the Staff of Teleportation, waiting on the Boots of Speed. Nope, no Boots of Speed. The Demon Hunter could easily teleport back home now. I apologize for this, I cannot get rid of that. I mean, look, oh look, it's a full hit point building. Not really. Arcane Vault now being established. We should see a Town Hall here in just a second. And Th000 is pretty much playing by the book. But we are going to see some early aggression coming in from the Night Elf. Huntress is still getting added. You can see at 37 over 40 food right now. And now more units still being added here as we see some Moon Juice adding some health. Huntresses have to be very careful. They cannot go up against that Water Elemental, especially a level 3 Water Elemental. We do see a Wand of Mana Stealing, a double-edged sword there for that Archmage, as that Archmage could just end up getting more mana to get destroyed. Or mana burned away. Demon Hunter now going after one Water Elemental. The Water Elemental looks like it will fall down to 25 hit points. One more shot. There it goes. And now in comes the push. Huntresses going after some footmen as well. You can see that we are going to get the mana burn. There you go. There's a detonation. As we now see Huntresses in a good number coming in. Another detonation coming in, denying any mana on that Archmage. Archmage pretty much in trouble now. And without Water Elementals, that Archmage is pretty much an overpriced Rifleman. As he doesn't really do much of anything. Footmen are now engaging back over here. There are some healing going on the Huntresses. The Mass Huntress is doing a lot of damage. And what is going to go down here? Level 2 now on the Demon Hunter, going after more and more Footmen. The Footmen are low on hit points. And now what is that Archmage going to do? It looks like another shot could come in. That one low hit point Footman down to 36 hit points. Some beautiful pathing coming in as we are now getting some more pathing here. That Footman very low is going to be able to hide. And now we are going to see a little bit of an engagement there as now the Demon Hunter doing a little bit more mana burning against more units. Are we going to see perhaps an engagement down here? Perhaps taking down this farm. This farm is going to take a little bit of Glaive bounce damage as well. This Barracks also taking a little bit of damage. Not very much. A Flying Chief Staff with teleportation getting in an Archmage into the back here as we now see a healing scroll is being used. Footman now trying to do a little bit of a charge coming back as we are going into an Ancient of War being built over here at the 12 o'clock expansion location. It looks as though the Huntresses did get the kills off. The Demon Hunter is getting very close to level 3. Very well played by the Night Elf player right now, just causing a lot of disruption into those strategy. And now another mana burn coming in. That Archmage unable to drop Water Elementals. What normally Huntresses just got into an Archmage opening, but without any mana. That Demon Hunter constantly mana burning, even with that Wand of Mana Stealing earlier, it is not working out. The Huntresses now need to be careful. Another detonation coming in from Th000, or on the Th000, as the Huntresses are now peeling back away once more. Ancient of War is going to be up in just a second. Huntresses now engaging. The Militia have to be very careful. They are going to be slow in about another 20 or 30 seconds. More attacks coming back in. Another nice disruption, focusing with that one Huntress to disrupt the mana regeneration from the Clarity Potion. And now all the Demon Hunter really hopes for right now is boost of speed. And I believe if that Demon Hunter did have boost of speed, a lot more Footmen would be dead right now. You can see 3 very low hit point Footmen coupled with 2 medium hit point Footmen, as we are now going to get another engagement here. Oh, this could be bad. Th000 does have a Goblin Shredder, and it is in the wrong location. There is the Goblin Zeppelin picking it up, and now we are going to see is perhaps some very, very nice Zeppelin Micro picking up some very low Footmen. There you see it, some low hit point Footmen, more detonation coming in. The Demon Hunter probably wishes he has Immolation Aura right now as a follow-up, as the Militia would all just be dead. Goblin Shredder dropping from the skies, getting in some damage. This Arcane Vault needs to get taken down, and we can see that the Ancient of War now just joining in on the fight, trying to take down the main building here. Goblin Shredder now backing off. Footmen, Huntresses, both sides are engaging. It looks like one Footman will be getting taken down. Another low hit point. A Footman now going to get taken down here. A Huntress now running away at 26 hit points, able to do exactly that. Another Goblin Zeppelin Micro, another mana burn. As the Demon Hunter now sitting at level 3, I do not believe it trained mana burn, as it was only a 50 mana burn. Now, it looks as though all of these peasants will get taken down here, and Th000 is in trouble. Th000 going to be losing this Town Hall in just a second, and also feeding more experience to that Demon Hunter, about 1/3 of the way to level 4. And right now, the Huntresses are low on hit points. Are we going to see a tech to... No, we are not going to see a tech to mortars at all, as we are not at tier 2. No blacksmith either. Footmen up against Huntresses. Never a fair fight. The Glaive with that bounce damage, and also the fact that they have a little bit of range, can outmaneuver, and the Huntresses even have 1-0 upgrades as we are still at Tree of Life. Sitting at 49 over 50 hit points. Militia now looking to come in, and how much of an engagement can we do? The Demon Hunter needs to back away as we see the Goblin Zeppelin with nothing inside. Mana burn, low hit point Huntress down to 96. Is it going to run away? I believe that is the first death of a Huntress, as I've heard, as the Archmage still trying to engage, at least with double scrolls of healing and no detonation on that one Wisp. The Huntresses perhaps should return back home, heal back up. This is not going to be a good war, especially with so many scrolls of healing. Lower hit point Huntress now backing away, now trying to re-engage the Huntress. Should fall here in just a second. It looks as though the Archmage is going to drop down, and now what is going on here? More attacks, more fighting. The Archmage trying to get in more damage. Low hit point Huntress able to get away once again. The Archmage does have boost of speed though, and they chase down more of those units. Demon Hunter still battling it up, taking down more footmen. Goblin Shredder now coming in, another Huntress Mega taking down to 93 hit points, trying to get away. It looks like it will be able to do exactly that as the Demon Hunter still sitting at 168. Goblin Shredder getting in on a lot of hit points, and now the Peasants are repairing the Goblin Shredder. Goblin Shredder getting some nice heal, and oh, look at the number of low hit points. Never mind, medium hit point footmen as this battle of Micro coming in from Th000. And I don't know if the Night Elf player can be able to hold on. This battle of attrition, war of attrition, not going well for him at all. And he needs some ways to heal. Is he going to perhaps go over to the Goblin Merchant Shop? He cannot take down that Goblin Merchant Shop. Simply too many high-level Sasquatches. Gonna go ahead and take down this Scout Farm instead, teleport back over here. And no, an Archmage that was gonna come over and teleport back over here and pull some aggro. This could be huge. Archmage now trying to engage once more. The Ancient of War is off over here, preventing any additional expansions from being set up. And now the Huntresses, which are generally low on hit points, not enough Moon Wills to heal them all. Needs to be careful. Staff of Teleportation looks like it was sold. Boots of Speed now being purchased. We could be getting some Scrolls of Healing as well. No, Scroll of Protection instead. And this one lower hit point Huntress is going to be returning back home. Moon Whales are all low on Moon Juice. Essentially maybe 100 or 150, 200 mana between the four of them. As, picking up a nice tome and a Wand of Illusion. That is why you don't leave tomes, folks, as the Demon Hunter now gets +1 attack. A little bit more powerful. We'll see if it makes a difference later on in the game. As we now see, we are going into the Goblin Merchant Shop down over here. It could quickly get taken down. Scroll of Healing has been purchased. And now this could be the devastating or killing blow, or the wounding blow here. So far, we are still at keep. We could be going into mortar teams. No riflemen at all without a blacksmith, meaning no mortar teams. Water elementals are being dropped down. Archmage now trying to fight back once more. Quickly, does he buy yet another scroll of regeneration? And now picking up and dropping off units. Footmen, or something needs to happen here. The footmen need to engage, and here we go. Here's the water elementals being dropped down. Scroll of protection, and now Wands of Illusion as well onto all of those Demon Hunters, except the true Demon Hunter does have the Scroll of protection, so not that useful, as the Wands of Illusion are not really doing much of anything. Should have cast it on the Huntresses instead. Now, what are we going to have here? The Archmage now down to 171. Scroll of Healing just used. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 4. Was trying to do a complete surround there as the Zeppelin doing a great job being picked up into the air, but the Goblin Shredder was lost. Water Elemental down to 133, down to 77, down to 7. It does go down. And we are just sitting at a main fight here. Ancient Protector now being added, and it looks like, yes, we could have towers adding into this rush here, as Th000 is in a bit of trouble trying to go into a new Arcane Vault. And now I believe the killing blow has been dealt, and all Th000 can do is now bleed to death. Is a new hero coming out? Yes, a Blood Mage trying to be added. I cannot imagine a Blood Mage will be able to do all too much. Perhaps Lava Spawns could be useful, but that's going to be too little, too late now, as the Blood Mage will not see the light of day. More Wisp now making their way across the field. Ancient Protector now joining in on the fight, as it's hurling very, very sharp boulders, dealing piercing damage against all of these units here. we do see what Ancient Protector is going to get repaired. Huntress is still giving chase here. The Water Elementals can deal a lot of damage to 100. A very nice Shadow Meld coming in at just the right time. But still, beautiful, beautiful Zeppelin Micro from Th000. So Th000 with beautiful Zeppelin Micro is now going to perhaps try to create what is going on here. An Altar of Kings now call to arms. Demon Hunter now battling back. Demon Hunter still fighting up against a lot of units. And oh, we see a whole bunch of Shadow Melded units preventing units from being able to engage. One, I believe that was an Ancient of War, was taken down here. The Wisp are now backing off. The Ancient Protector now trying to make his way forward. A Zeppelin takes out, oh my gosh, Zeppelin takes down the Ancient Protector as we now see another Call to Arms. Call to Arms being very effective here at trying to take down all of these units. It looks like one Water Elemental, trying to just take down a couple of these last Huntresses. The Huntress could fall. There is another Huntress. Level 5 now on the Archmage. That could spell trouble, as level 3 Water Elementals are very, very effective against Huntresses. And we are still continuing this fight. Alright, Scroll of Healing now being used. Are we going to see that Archmage try to launch a Fireball at that Huntress? No, the Huntress being very careful to get away. Getting some damage now on an Ancient Protector. The Ancient Protector down to 80 some odd hit points. Water Elemental is only a level 2 variety, as the Wisp gets off another detonation there. That Water Elemental could get taken down. The Zeppelin gonna pick it up. Make sure that no easy experience is given. Blood Mage is now out at Siphon Mana. Not even Lava Spawn, Siphon Mana. And this is going to be the Mana Battery strategy for the Archmage. Something you rarely ever see. Oh my gosh, if Th000 does come back from this, this is going to be one of the most epic comebacks I have seen in quite some time. Huntress is now trying to engage. Archmage now going to have pretty much unlimited level 3 Water Elementals, as the Blood Mage going to benefit from that level 2 Brilliance Aura, so that the Blood Mage going to benefit from that level 2 Brilliance Aura, meaning that the Archmage, the Archmage is essentially generating about 5 to 7 mana a second. That is a lot of mana, 7 mana a second. You can see that he's already sitting at 244, 250, dropping a Water Elemental. The Blood Mage nearby can easily give more mana in just a second there. And now, what is that Blood Mage going to do? Huntresses are looking to back off. There's some detonation. Demon Hunter does have a lot of mana, and no, not any longer, as the Archmage could drop another Water Elemental here in just a second. Needs to siphon the mana back in, and is he going to be doing exactly that? There's more siphon mana, as the Demon Hunter now down to 174. They have mana burn on the Blood Mage. Who's going to come out on top? Zeppelin Micro picking up all of the low hit point units, leaving a Water Elemental. And is the Water Elemental going to get the shot off? It does, leaving the Huntress at 11 hit points. Alright, so we are going to see a new Water Elemental being dropped down, another Zeppelin coming back in. Where is that Water Elemental going to go? And is it going to give... Oh, the Demon Hunter only needs that one Water Elemental to get to level 5. Why doesn't he do it? Gonna go ahead and now creep out this creep camp here. Gonna pick up perhaps some Scrolls of Healing. The Goblin Zeppelin still flying around, dropping some full men behind enemy lines here. And this could spell trouble. Archmage Water Elemental now being dropped down. Here we go, more and more Siphon Mana coming in. Demon Hunter now down to 140, 130 mana. Gonna come in with a mana burn on the Blood Mage perhaps. Is it gonna be enough? The Shadow, and now siphoning the mana back into the Archmage. Archmage still trying to drop more Water Elementals. There's another detonation. Still has enough mana. Gonna get picked back up in just a moment. There you go, and now 2 Water Elementals going up against the Huntresses, trying to finish them off, and oh, beautiful pickup. Oh, beautiful pickup there. Oh my gosh, oh my, okay, I gotta pause that. Okay, I need actual time to explain what Th000 did there. Th000 picked up a Water Elemental that was low on hit points, that had its timer life at about 3 seconds. He let the Water Elemental die in the Zeppelin to pick up another one. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the game. Here we go. Oh, sheesh. Th000's Zeppelin Micro. Absolutely phenomenal in this game. The Zeppelin is the MVP of this game, if there could possibly be an MVP. Zeppelin now making its way all the way back home. and I believe there's going to be a healing scroll and some mana potions and some clarity potions for all of those units there. And I can't believe the situation that has unfolded here on Amazonia. Demon Hunter is still trying to engage. You can see a lot of low hit point Huntresses. Those Huntresses cannot engage against those water elementals. That is what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 food worth of essentially dead units that could give level 6 to an Archmage. That is not something you want to see. Archmage now looking to engage. There are now Sorceresses in this army as the Demon Hunter trying to clear out this creep camp here. Rock Golem going to fall, and the Demon Hunter leading a brilliant charge here, but not gonna be enough as the Archmage now looking to drop some water elementals. There's 150 hit point mana burn. The Blood Mage just laughs and says, you know what, I can give all of that back in just a matter of seconds. Oh, it was actually broken by the Archmage. Archmage actually wandering a little bit too far as we now see the engagement. The Sorceresses are going to have a bit of a Huntresses are going to have a bit of a problem against the Sorceresses, as the Sorceress with slow is going to make all of the never mind. Okay, so no more mana on those Sorceresses, or very low mana on those Sorceresses, at least the front one. But slow on all of these Huntresses would make it very difficult for the Night Elf player to try to micro these units away. More battling coming back and forth. So now taking a dominant lead in this matchup. Archmage dropping more water elementals. The Footman now looking to re-engage as well. Water elemental now fighting. We can see a mana burn up against the Blood Mage. The Blood Mage still siphoning more mana though, as the Demon Hunter now out of mana. Giving the mana back to the Archmage. Archmage dropping a water elemental, and here we are going to see the water elemental, the level 3 water elemental, just fighting, and now more Zeppelin micro still coming in. You can see more damage being dealt. The water elemental could just turn around, take down a couple Huntresses. Footmen, and now just battling it out here. Huntresses engaging. It looks as though the Demon Hunter is going to be running away back and forth. More detonations coming in across multiple casters here, as the Blood Mage now getting picked up once again. Room being made inside that Goblin Zeppelin from the Time Life. The Demon Hunter still trying to engage, and it looks as though the Archmage sitting at level 5 is going to be able to run away. The Sorceress is going to be able to, almost got a hit off there, and it looks like one unit may actually get taken down. Blood Mage is in a bit of trouble, gets picked back up, and wow, that is a very large group of low hit point units on both sides. Alright, so another healing scroll, another clarity potion, and Th000 is really showing why human players should be using those healing scrolls. Each healing scroll healing about, what was that, 1,600 hit points? A lot of hit points, as we now see guard towers being established by Th000, and Th000 looking to actually expand now here at the 22-minute mark of this game. Demon Hunter gonna go ahead and pick up some healing scrolls once more. He does have a Sentry Ward, does have a potion of invulnerability. Huntresses are going to be engaging here, and the Ancient of Wars. Oh, where is that Tree of Life? The Tree of Life, did it get taken down, or is it moving? The Tree of Life is moving, and it will be trying to plant itself down here at the 6 o'clock position. So far, no player is doing any mining. Th000 is doing that walk of shame, so he is mining very, very slowly, as we're now going to see an attack here. Demon Hunter, both sides fighting it up. It looks like the mana burn was on that Blood Mage. Blood Mage pretty much out of mana right now, unable to siphon anymore. But he should have enough in just a second. Wait for it, siphon mana should be coming in. I thought it was only 25. I guess it's not going to be coming in, as another detonation does land. Archmage sitting at level 5 trying to fight back, and it looks as though the Goblin Shredder of Th000 is on the retreat. It is not going to get picked up, as siphon mana now coming off of that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter giving more mana to the Blood Mage, and that should in turn be more mana to that Archmage in just a second. Goblin Shredder low, down to 225 hit points. It is now very, very low. Sorceress, a banish on the Demon Hunter to take him out of combat, as all the units are once again in full retreat. Alright, Demon Hunter still trying to chase. Sorceress is casting way too much slow, the Demon Hunter, and now the Huntress even trying to get away, not being able to move away very effectively, as the units are now all running back down to the south. We do have an entangling of this gold mine off over here, and some wisps should be making their way over. Water Elementals doing a good job, dealing a lot of damage to that Huntress, dealing about 70 damage per attack. The Huntresses really need to get away, and it looks like that Huntress will get taken down. Siphon mana going back into that Archmage as the Archmage, oh, that Huntress down to 12 hit points, oh, 3, there it goes. Water Elemental is going to engage against this Huntress army here. We can see both sides, mana burn coming in, Siphon mana coming off as well. Demon Hunter pretty much out of mana. Units are backing off again. A lot of slow being cast across the board. 42 supply army coming in from the Night Elf player. And now some more Zeppelin micro coming in, and this has been a dance of you can't kill what you can't hit, and you can't hit the air. Water Elemental once again being dropped. The Huntresses still doing their best job, and the Demon Hunter down to 200 some odd hit points should be using that potion of lesser invulnerability soon. And there it goes now, engaging and using it against all of these units here. Archmage very low on hit points or a half life. Huntresses are still engaging here, but they are all slowed, so that does really reduce the effectiveness of them as the Huntresses are now trying to get away. Water Elemental actually faster than them, and it looks like another Water Elemental Splash will be able to take another Huntress down. Archmage sitting at level 5, getting close to level 6. Blood Mage sitting at level 2, getting close to level 3. And we are still seeing a lot of fighting going on as another Huntress does go down. And with each Huntress that goes down, those chances and those army just seems unsurmountable. Demon Hunter now getting off another mana burn here. Huntresses are falling rather quickly. More Siphon mana. Archmage now sitting at level 6. Level 2 going for perhaps mass teleport, and there is the GG. GG coming in as overview. You do see Th000 just completely outplaying his opponent, and that was a brilliant game, folks. I cannot stress that enough. Brilliant micro coming in from Th000 with a Goblin Zeppelin. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this game on Amazonia.